What's up, everybody? What's going on? Hope your Sunday was good. Shit, the Minnesota Vikings, motherfuckers, man. I swear, man. Man. Between the Minnesota Vikings and Connor not getting that last touchdown. Y'all see that? I posted it though, but of course, I was 100% sure both of them was getting touchdowns, but I wanted them both of them for the two. I posted that in the community tab though, But like, subscribe if you like this video. It's 4 a.m. Don't have much information out. We got 10 games today. Had a couple conversations with a few people, on Facebook and on here, and you know what I'm saying. But I did say I was going to, throw out my bankroll builders and stuff like that, and people starting to ask about them. But they want, but still and all, it ain't no different. It ain't no different from what I say in this video. You know what I'm saying? So throughout the week I have to work. Everybody know that. But I tend to, like, I'm an injury report hog. You know what I'm saying? I try to get as much information as I can, because I do tend to get risky sometimes when I'm taking my shots. But when I do my plus 100, plus 200, plus 300 same game parlays, and when I break these videos down, it ain't no different from what I say. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? Because look, if you watch my last video, let's take that last game for instance. Let's take the last game for instance. What was that? What game was that? That New Orleans Pelicans game. Okay, I told you I liked it. I lost. You know what I'm saying? I took the spread on Cleveland, yeah, but I told you guys I liked it. I lost. You know what I'm saying? But when I go through, I lost on 2 player performance doubles on there. I bet. And but when I go through the props and stuff like that, and I tell you guys what I like, I mean it's plain. I mean that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like here's a ticket right here. You can go back and fact check the video, and then you know what I'm saying. Because if you're missing what I'm saying, then probably I don't know. If you're looking, I don't know, man. If you're missing what I'm saying or whatever the case may be, I could have took any combination, 2 or 3 of these and got to some plus money. I was just off Sunday, so I like to take the shots when I'm off on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be at work. Shit, I don't get off until 1:30 a.m. So I don't get a chance, the luxury of sitting down, having making tickets. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, I mean, like I told you I had interest in Ingram, 20 points, 15 for Valanciunas. You know what I'm saying? He could do better if he stayed out of foul trouble, which he did get in foul trouble. Eric Gordon was a no-brainer. I mean, Christian Wood, I wanted to get to his 20. You know what I'm saying? And then Garrison Matthews, I told you, he's hitting 4 or 5 threes, so I just stopped at the 2 3-point mark, you know what I'm saying? Devontae Graham, whenever he hit threes, he always hit 2 or better. Same thing with Eric Gordon. I took a stab on Brandon Ingram, 2 threes made. I didn't have a problem with getting to that. Like I said, I told y'all, Jonas Valanciunas, you know what I'm saying, he's averaging almost 3 assists. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tate, I just had to get to the bare minimum. 2 assists for Devontae Graham and two assists for Brandon Ingram. I mean, that was, And then I had another ticket. Was similar. No, well, I took a little bit more stabs on this. Now, if Valanciunas didn't get in foul trouble, he would have hit that 20. But for the rest of this ticket, it's pretty much the same. I mean, it's pretty much the same. I mean, I stick it to high usage players, and and taking the players for what they do and not trying to take them for anything else. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some examples, you know what I'm saying? Because, when I say I had some interest and, I already have this shit preloaded. I already know, you know what I'm saying, which way I want to go and, they averages and, shit like that. I got that shit preloaded in my head already. But if you ain't taking heed to it, then, it is, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I'm not gonna have time. It's gonna be times where you're not gonna be able to, post shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I go through the slate the way I do, so folks, can develop that muscle where they, you know what I'm saying. I ain't no expert at this shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I ain't no capper either. But I mean. I don't know, man. I always look for the interaction, which is cool, and hopefully somebody's taking my advice. I mean, 2 or 3 plus 300s. I mean, minus 300s, or 2 minus 3 minus 300s or something like that will get you to plus money. All right, but let me go because. I just wanted to touch on that. To give you guys, because if, just to let you guys know how I do it. Just to let you guys know how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Those 2 tickets I just showed you was a lot of tickets. It was a lot of legs. I just was off. I was off Sunday. I'm off Sunday, so I get a chance to have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? Try to swing for the fences on their ass. You know what I'm saying? But when I say, I have some leans, I'm going to have to start putting them over here. Each game, that's what I'm going to have to do. So I put them over here each game. So you get a visual of what, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, it might be a lot of people that just come to the video and say, all he doing is just talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And, it is what it is with that shit, I guess. Anyway, shucks. Washington at 220-12.5 over under in this one. Washington at Indiana Pacers. Okay. These 2 teams played. Last time they played, Bradley Beal didn't play. These motherfuckers went to overtime. I mean, Washington pulled it out, though. Miles Turner, he had an outlet game there. He had 40. He had 40. There was a lot of good performances in that one. But right now, I just don't, I haven't nailed anything down. I ain't going to lie to you and say I did. I ain't going to go into, convulsions. I don't know. Indiana Pacers at home, they do need a win. I was really, really looking hard at this point prop right here. This Daniel Gafford. I was looking at the under on this one here. I was really looking at the under on this one. But we will see. I was looking at the under. Maybe if the alternates go out, I could probably go up to 12 points and take the under on 12. Something like that. I do like to wait till the alternates come out because, say for instance, when rebound props and stuff come out, and assist props, you have the they presets right here. Then you have a 4 and a 6 and an 8. Sometimes I like to get in between this 4 and the 6 and get into the 5 area. You know what I'm saying? In certain peripherals. So that's another thing with me. I like to, wait to the because I got certain numbers that I like to get to for certain people. I mean, it just is what it is. Like this is an example. Like for a Kentavious Caldwell Pope, you know what I'm saying? It might be a 4, but when the alternates come out, I might want to get to a 3. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I play. You know what I'm saying? So they have that. But overall, you guys got anything for this one? Of course, I just can't, like, guys like, let's see. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Dinwiddie should be out for this one, okay? All right, now, Sabonis is in a good spot. That's 16 points. 16. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking over. I wouldn't mind taking over on that one. I wouldn't mind taking over on that one. Okay, you'll get his 15-point prop for 196. So that's something to look out for. Don't mind getting to somebody like Chris Duarte at 10 points and parlays. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Kuzma at 10 points and parlays is not out of the question. That's something, that's a few things right there. I mean, if I was to get to Duarte, Kuzma, and Sabonis for 15 points, that could probably give me a plus 152. Sabonis would have to get to that. It would have to hit that mark for me though, and then because he does know how to sit there and go scoreless for a decent amount of time. All right. But then you have to come down here for somebody like Bradley Beal, try to catch him around that 25-point area. 20 points is probably, all the usage is there for him too. So that's not out of the question either. A 20 from him, a 15 for the Sabonis, which I'm really scared of, and a 10 for and something like that. You know what I'm saying? That'll get you a plus 240, but as the day progresses, we'll just have to see, man. If the game if it don't jump out at me, which is this game should jump out at me, but I'm just not getting a good read right now, But I do have some interest in that under on Daniel Gafford. All right. Oklahoma City Thunder at Detroit Pistons at 206.5 over under in this one. And, Detroit Pistons 4.5 favorites. I mean, the injury news for this one here, we got we got some injuries here, okay? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's out, okay? Kelly, we know he's out. Corey Joseph's popped up doubtful. So Corey Joseph is doubtful. He's somebody who's been coming off the bench. He's been playing a good 20 minutes, all right? So that's a key injury, you know what I'm saying? You might get guys like Frank Jackson coming into the fold right now because of those reasons. Hamidou Diallo is out, okay? So he's been playing around 15 to 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying, here and there. So that's a significant injury. Derrick Favors will be back. And that's about it for the significant injuries there. So, sometimes you gotta know, sometimes you just gotta say, we got 10 games, man. You can't fuck with everybody. I mean, you can, and but I like to just scatter my shots. This game here, I just don't, man. This is gonna be an ugly game. And then it could be a fake decent game. It could be a fake decent game. Losing Dort. Let's talk about Dort real fast. All right, his 3-point prop is sitting at 2.5. Okay, when he hit threes, he hits some multiples. He don't just hit no 1-3. All right, he's had games with 1-3 and 1 3-pointers made. He's made 2 or better in 13 out of his last 15 games. All right. With highs around the 4 and the 5. So, he's gonna shoot the 3. I do have some interest in that too. You know what I'm saying? But, I could settle for, I could settle for a 3. I have some interest in that too. I could settle for I could settle for that right there, 2 threes. It is what it is. Even if I don't want to go here for 2 threes, you know what I'm saying? I can go to his point prop. That should be elevated, probably. I think his point prop is around 18. Let me see. Yeah, 18. So, if you got some, if you feeling froggy or whatever, you want to jump in that category, then go ahead. On the season, he's averaging 16 points. So they got him jacked up a little bit. Okay. Jeremy Grant, another the second high usage, probably the second most high usage player in this game, maybe third, but Jeremy Grant, he is his point probably sitting around 22.5. All right. I'd expect him to have a lot of usage. You know what I'm saying? He's averaging around 18, about 17 to 20 shots a game. Don't mind the matchup here. The points, his point probably sitting at 22 though. He's averaging 20 on the season, so that's like 2.5 up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd rather get there or not. There's some peripherals here I could probably fuck with. You know what I'm saying? As far as Isaiah Stewart in the rebound category, and Josh Giddey. So I could probably get at Isaiah Stewart for about 8 rebounds. His prop is sitting at 9.5, and then Josh Giddey, he's been doing a very good job. One thing I do want to talk about, especially in the absence of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But one thing I do want to point out here is you got to be wary of. I mean, he's been playing well as of late. When players tend to be out, they tend to jack up a few players, projections. You know what I'm saying? So they got him at 14.5. Josh Giddey is averaging, I believe he's averaging around 10 points. Yeah, so he's averaging 10 points on the season. So they got his point prop jacked all the way up to 14.5, which he's been doing pretty good. But I mean, his last 2 games he had 2 and 11. Okay, but prior to his last 2 games, he had 14 or better in 5 games straight. So I'm not a fan of this pace. Can he hit this? Yes, but I'll probably wait till the alternates come out to even fuck with a point prop for him, because it's just it's maxed out right now. It's maxed out. He's averaging 10 on the season. They got it at 14.5, man. So that's a few things I'll be looking at. Then his 10-point prop, you'll get it for $560. I'd probably rather wait, man. Maybe jump on a 12-point for him, and then or just outright fade. If you have a second down to anything, you know what I'm saying, just fade. Josh Giddey, he's been doing really good in the peripherals category as well. So you'll get his 7.5 rebound props. He's averaging 7. These were the numbers is on par. He's averaging 7 rebounds a game. They got his props sitting at 7.5. 6 rebounds. Josh Giddey at minus 310. I can get there. I could take my chances with that. If I don't want to go there, I can go to his assist prop. His assist prop is sitting at 7.5. Now that's where they put some juice on it. He's averaging 5.5 assists on the season, and they got it up a whole 2. So I don't know if I'll be able to get there on this one. All right. Can he hit it? Yes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I'll be able to get there. 6 assists is not out of the possibility, but I just don't know if I'll get there. I ain't even gonna lie. So those are some of the ways that I look at a few things. I try to get to a few things. All right. So it is what it is. With that, not a sexy game for me. I mean, I ain't even touch on Cade Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? But those are some of the ways I cut corners. You know what I'm saying? Memphis Grizzlies at Miami Heat. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, we got 215.5 over under in this one. Miami Heat favored by 5.5. We still got injury news to try to decipher. So I'm not even. I don't even have nothing for this game right now. Plus it's 4 a.m. Cleveland at Milwaukee Bucks. This is a back-to-back for Cleveland. We don't have any props out right now, so we know how I feel about Cleveland. They're the cover kings. They covered for me yesterday, and that's great. We got they 8-point dogs. Okay, this is the first matchup between these two teams. We just gonna have to check the injury report. We know Giannis missed the last game. I don't have a lean in this one. You guys got anything? Let me know. Atlanta Hawks at Minnesota Timberwolves, a 219.5 over under in this one. Minnesota Timberwolves are favored by 1.5. We don't have the no props out for this one. And D'Angelo Russell was questionable. There's a ton of injuries over here for the Atlanta side. You guys already know that. If I had to make a bet right now, it's a slight lean towards Minnesota for me in this one. Next game we got on the docket here is 215.5 over under. Denver Nuggets at my Chicago Bulls. Okay, Denver Nuggets 4.5. Chicago Bulls 4.5 point favorites. I don't know about that spread. I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so let's get to the injuries in this one because this is one. This is one of them games. Shouldn't be too much. I mean, Alex Caruso is gonna be doubtful. All right, and then that's it for the most significant injuries there. You know what I'm saying? I think you're gonna have to. Yeah, keep an eye out for the injury status of Bones Highland. Javonte Green is going to be out for this one, so, I guess. But, yeah, so, these are my Chicago Bulls, so I had to temper my expectations and get the homer out the way. But I ain't even going to lie, I do like the Bulls in this one. I mean, we at home. It could be a letdown spot, but, tread lightly if you want to go there, whatever. First things first, I haven't checked. Let me see if we got our favorite prop up there for player performance doubles. Let's see if we got our player performance double up there. Yep, they didn't. Yeah, they nerfed it too. It usually come out about, they nerfed it. It's plus 164. DeRozan 5 rebounds in the win. Man, that shit is ultra consistent. But I ain't gonna look at no more. I ain't gonna look at nothing else. What is Levine rebounds in the win? I ain't gonna look at no more. It is what I just want to check that one out. I'll have interest on that. Sprinkle something on that. Now, Nicole Yokic, okay? His point prop is always in jeopardy every night. I can't fault you for going to it or fading it. I mean, that shit is always in play. He's got a pretty good matchup going against Nikola Vucevic. It's not the best defender and nothing like that. So Jokic, his point prop is in play always. Okay. Where I have some interest at is his rebound prop, 11.5. I definitely have some interest in that. You can rebound the ball against the Bulls. You guys already know that, so I'm gonna be going to that in same game parlays, or just nerfing it down to 10 at 340, or if the alternates come out, hit it at 11, but then drop the hook. But still, in all, I have some interest in that 11.5 without a doubt. Okay, player points, guys like Levine and DeMar DeRozan. I mean, they self-explanatory. It's a matter of what you want to do. I rarely touch on these higher point props because I just rarely touch on them. I mean, these are self-explanatory props if you want to get there or not. Vucevic, he's probably sitting at 17.5. I don't know if I'll be able to get there. I don't even know if I'll get able to get to 15. So I don't know. On the season, his season average is on the season he's averaging 15. So they got his his point prop right now is sitting a little higher than usual. Rebounds, okay, this is where there's some pretty decent value at. All right, we got some pretty decent value. Okay, so right now we got DeMar DeRozan at 4.5, Zach LaVine at 4.5, Jeff Green at 3.5. Okay, so these guys, like I say, you don't always have to fuck with points. All right, points ain't the only thing that these guys go out there and do. You know what I'm saying? DeRozan, Zach LaVine, you guys know they've been hitting that 3 rebound prop at a pretty nice clip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that 4 rebound prop at a pretty nice clip. Will Barton, his rebound prop is sitting at, where's rebound? Will Barton. It's sitting at 4.5 or plus money, okay? He's been going out there doing what's asked of him, you know? So he's averaging 5 rebounds on the season. Now, you're going to have some big boys down there with Nicole Yokic and Vucevic. And then, LaVine and Zach, they're getting their 4 or 5 a game. But, get Will Barton, you'll get that at 4. If you think he can get there, you'll get that at minus 196. And even if you wait till the alternates to come out, I don't know what you're gonna get that minus that 3 rebound prop for him for. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But let's say we wanted to, take a stab at it. I mean, you'll get 3 legs right there. That'll be at plus 182. That's minus points or whatever the case may be. I mean, those are just peripherals. You know what I'm saying? I'm a peripheral guy. I believe in peripherals. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, I believe in peripherals. Even if I want to go up here and substitute that and just go to Nikola Jokic, 10 rebounds, it's still going to put me at DeRozan, LaVine, 4 rebounds apiece for those and 10 rebounds for Nikola Jokic. That's going to put us at plus 143, So, it's a ton to like about this game. You could even look at the 3-point section. I mean, I forgot about the assist section. I mean, Will Barton, his assist prop is sitting at 3.5. I mean, he's averaging 4.5, almost 4.5 assists. So, he's been, dropping, doing things in, a few different categories. So that's something you can look out at. Lonzo Ball, his assist prop sitting down there at 5.5. Interesting to see what they got for his 4 assist prop, and that's going to be at minus 130. It's definitely doable. You know what I'm saying? So that's we moving up the totem pole right now, and then but you can only don't get too carried away. You know what I'm saying? But can they hit? Yeah, I'm an overs guy. I'm pretty much of an overs guy. I did do a unders guy under parlay yesterday. Let me tell you, I did an unders parlay yesterday for that Cleveland game and missed that motherfucker by 1. That motherfucker Gobert went out there and had 19, 20 motherfucking rebounds. I had him for under 19. And I probably got it at about minus 500. I should have just left that shit alone, man. And that was like a plus 2,000 ticket, man. But it is what it is. Yeah, but yeah, those are some of the ways, some of the ways I tackle things, man. You know what I'm saying? Just those are some of the ways I tackle things, So. Phoenix Suns at San Antonio Spurs at Phoenix Suns, 218.5 over under. Good game last time these two teams played. Murray had a triple double and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really check out these stats. I'm gonna have to check them out. I remember this game though. It was a pretty good one. So they got yeah. So let me check the injury report for this one because I know I think the Booker should be out for this one. But he probably close to being back. Okay, so he's out. What else we have here? Devin Vassell. Okay, he's questionable. Last time these two teams played, he didn't play, so he's questionable. Keita Bates-Diop is questionable. And that's it for the most significant injuries here. And right. All right. So they got Landry Shaman. He's been starting. They got a decent amount of players out already so you can make a decision here. Derrick White sold me out, man. He sold me out last game for that fourth assist. Man, he sold me out for that fourth assist last game. Okay, last time these two teams played, Deseante Murray had a triple-double. Derrick White had about 19, 20 points. Don't quote me on that. So, he had a pretty good game there. San Antonio coming off an emotional win or whatever you want the case may be. They just beat Golden State. Derrick White, his point prop has been sitting around 12. Now it's at 13 and a half. I do want to know if Devin Vassell goes. I'll probably, I don't mind it. I mean, he's averaging 12 and a half on the season, So it's up 1. I don't mind getting there. I don't know who will be guarding him, but he did show upside. And, he had 19 in his last matchup. One thing I want to point out about him, he is stepping out and shooting a 3. I haven't checked out his 3-point props, but his last 4 games, he's hit 2 threes or better. But the attempts are up. He had attempts in the area of 8 attempts, 7 attempts, 9 attempts, 6 attempts. You just don't go out there and start jacking up threes like that and like that. And Popovich's offense, unless he's tell you to. So there you have that. So it's possible. I don't know. I don't take anybody for 3-pointers on the Spurs side, but it's possible, it's possible he can get there. He can get there. If he keeps shooting that many, if he keep taking that many 3-point attempts, if he take that many 3-point attempts. So, if I'll probably wait till the alternates come out and try to get back at that 12. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't mind nobody for taking that. So peripherals here. This is mostly where I make my bread and butter at, as you guys can see. All right. DeAndre Ayton, he did have 24, 25, and 10 that game, something like that, or maybe 25 and 14 that game, I believe. Yeah, so 21 and 14. That's what he had. 21 and 14. He's gonna have to step it up. In the absence of Devin Booker. So 15 points is not out of the question for him. Deseante Murray, 15 points is not out of the question for him as well. Even in the rebound category, they got DeAndre Ayton sitting around 11 and a half there. All right, so I don't mind getting there. I mean, he gave him 14. He'll be faced with somebody like Poto, who is a good rebounder. Keep that in mind. Even if I was to try to get down to at least 10 for Ayton, I'll get that at minus 310. But if you have any doubts about Ayton, just fade him. Please, just fade him. Don't even waste your time. Most of the time, your first judgment is it. You know what I'm saying? Poto. All right, I'll probably come down to a rebound prop about in same game parlay. I'll probably come down to an 8. I think that's a good number right there for him. He's almost averaging a double-double on the season. You know what I'm saying? So, even if I wanted to come back down and take out some points for somebody, I mean, right now we're sitting at plus 389. That's already kind of high. All right. So these are some options right here that I'm not, opposed to getting to. I mean, I could strip that point prop. I mean, like Dejounte Murray, 15 points, Poto 8 rebounds, and DeAndre Ayton 15 points. I haven't even gotten to his rebound prop yet. They got that at 8.5. If you feel like 10 rebounds is too much for you, don't even go there. Don't even go there. You know what I'm saying? Deseante Murray, his rebound prop is back up now, sitting at 8.5. I definitely think he can hit that. He had a triple-double, you know what I'm saying, last time these two teams played. Even if you want to go to a 7, in alternates, I don't mind that either, okay? If you want to go to a 7 in alternates, or you just want to just stick there at 8, that'd be my guess. Player assists. They got his assists sitting at 6.5. Now, this is where I really got some interest in it. And even if I want to come down to a 6 assist prop, you're going to really get it at minus 265, okay? And then Chris Paul, we know he's a double-double candidate every night. That's just something we already know, all right? So you can pretty much tackle that on your own. So we got a decent amount of props that I don't mind getting to right here. I might pick 2 or 3 of these out the bunch. You know what I'm saying? In same game parlays, I don't have a lean in this one though. I do not have a lean in this one. I don't know who's going to win this one. I'm interested in that spread. I'm going to tell you that right now, okay? That's 7.5 minus no Booker going up against Popovich. I have some interest in that, all right? 215.5 over under in this one. Los Angeles Clippers favored by 2.5 on the road. Tons of injuries in this one here. I didn't look at the props. Video getting long. I'm not going to look at the props. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm going to like the Clippers in this one. All right. Orlando and Golden State. All right. It's a few props I wanted to touch on this one. All right. Now we got a 14.5 point spread in this one. That's big as hell. 215.5 over under in this one. Golden State, you already know they the favorites. It's a few things. It's a few ways. Few ways this game can go. All right, it's a few ways. They can blow them out, shit like that. It's the first matchup between these two teams. Okay, it's the first matchup between these two teams, man. I'm an underdog type of guy. I always give the underdogs the benefit of the doubt. So, I always do that. All right. I never underestimate anybody. I never underestimate anybody. All right. So let's check this out. All right. So look, let's look at the injuries first. All right. We have okay, all the usual suspects are out that's been out. So that's one thing there. All right. Now, he's sitting at the top of the list. So let's talk about Cole Anthony in this point prop, all right? Sitting right on par. He's averaging around 20 points, you know what I'm saying? And, he's been killing it, man. He's been killing it. He's hit that point prop twice. His last 2 games, he's been in the neighborhood. He's been in the neighborhood. I don't know if I'll be able to get there though. Franz Wagner. All right, now Franz Wagner, he's I have some interest in him. His point prop is sitting at 13.5, right on par with his average. So I can't be mad at him right there. They will need shooting. They will have to shoot the ball. Okay, even if you can get his 10-point prop, probably sitting around what? Minus 450. Yeah, I'll probably get around something about 12 or something like that. But Wendell Carter, I have some interest in this point prop too. He should be averaging a double-double. Now, he's close to it. He should be averaging one right now. Let me see. Yeah, almost there. 13 and 9.8. So, yeah, I have some interest in this point prop right here. 12.5. He's stepping out shooting the 3 this year. Him and Obama stepping out shooting the 3. So 12.5 is not out of the realm of possibilities. Even if you felt like, hey, I just want to stick, I'm iffy. I want to stick at the 10. Okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Franz Wagner at 10. Okay, that's cool. All right. And then Mo Bamba. He does have 10-point upside. Like I said, they're shooting a 3 this year. I like the matchup. If they're going to be out there, you know what I'm saying? If you want to bring it down to an 8, I'd imagine you'll get that at minus 3, something like that. So, but I ain't gonna put that on the board though. Stephen Curry is, I rarely bet. I ain't even got to talk about Curry, man. I ain't even putting Curry up there. All right. Player rebounds, okay? This is where it's going to get tricky at right here. Cole Anthony, you always got to look out for his PRAs. If you don't know what that is, it's points, rebounds, and assists, okay? He's averaging 6 rebounds, all right? It's gonna be some pretty decent rebounders out there today. Gonna be some pretty decent, but this guy goes out and plays his heart out. Even if you want to take him for 4 rebounds or something like that, you'll get that at minus 350. Okay, so that'll put those 3 right there will put you in plus money. 3 of the highest usage players on the team. Three guys that's gonna have to be out there. You're not gonna have to worry about them being out there. All right. What was I gonna say? Player assists. Okay. Now this is where I have some real interest at. Okay, Franz Wagner. You see, they got his 2.5 assist prop sitting at 2.5. I mean, his assist prop sitting at 2.5. Jalen Suggs been out for a few games. Cole Anthony's been out for a few games, but Jalen Suggs. Franz Wagner is averaging 31 minutes. He's going to be out there. In his last 6 games, he's had 4 assists or better. He's averaging 2.5 on the season. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get to that 2.5, I can jump down there for 2 assists for him. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, his last 6 games, he's had 4 assists or better. So if you feel like, you want to go up on him, you'll get 4 assists for plus 190. All right? So that's something to think about. Okay? You'll get 4 assists for him for plus 190. All right? I don't really mess with none of these guys over here for the 3 ball. I just don't. Honorable mention, Gary Harris. Gary Harris is going to be out there playing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be out there playing. He's been playing. 30 minutes plus. Okay, 30 minutes plus. All right. So, if you want to take a look at him or take a stab at some, he's had double digits in 5 out of his last 6 games. So, if you want to take a stab at this point prop, coming in at 9, over under at 9.5, or when the alternates come out, you want to come down to an 8. That's fine with me. Even if you just close your eyes and say fuck it, I'm just gonna throw him in there for 10. You know what I'm saying? Taking it over, then you got a few legs right here you can look at. I didn't touch on the Golden State side of things because it's self-explanatory. You guys know what they do. You know what I'm saying? A couple spots that I have been going at, was like a 4 rebound prop for Andrew Wiggins. I always get that around minus 310. And same game parlays. That's one I usually go to a lot. I haven't checked on that 2 assist prop for Poole. It's then went up now. I used to get that around 290, but I'm off of it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm off of it. But hopefully this was useful. Just a few examples of how I do things. You know what I'm saying? To get to plus money. All of this plus 391. That shit. I don't even have to go there. You know what I'm saying? I could take off. I could take off this. What would I, if I had the chance to take? Oh yeah, I just take right. Just take that. I would. If I was to take that off right there, and I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. And that's not even looking at props on the other side. This could be a little starter kit for you. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like this. But if I'll tell you one thing. If I threw $30 on it, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win $50. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah. So good luck today, guys. Peace. Yeah.